Yo, my people, them CFC, Realist Blue, back with another video, and it's match day, and you know what that means? Match preview settings, and this is the match preview for the Chelsea versus Aston Villa game in the FA Cup round 4. Kickoff is at 7:45, and there won't be a watch along from me as I am going to the game. It's at Stamford Bridge. Man's going to the FA Cup match. I've been to the Preston one, so hopefully we can get a W. And if you guys are confident that we are going to get a W, let me know your score predictions in the comments section below. And if you enjoy my content, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new Chelsea videos from me. And I hope you did check out my Chelsea news update as well as the player ratings video that I uploaded in previous days. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoy your day. And come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Let's get this done. But yeah, man, we're going to go through the injury/team news. And the good thing about this is that our injury list is getting a little bit shorter, a little bit smaller. Numerous amount of times we've had BR players out, but now we're getting a lot of guys back. So let me just talk about the guys that won't be here. And that is Reece James, Romeo Lavia, Robert Sanchez, Mark Cucurella, Leslie Ugochukwu, as well as Wesley Fofana. These are the guys that will not be featuring. We have two guys who will also not be featuring, but they have returned to full team training. And those two are Christopher Nkunku and Malo, the two Frenchmen, two of the French people that we have bare French guys, but these guys, they are returned to full training and they could be featuring against Liverpool if everything goes right. That's what Poch said in his press conference. So, hey man, it's good to know that Christopher Nkunku and Gusto are close to returning, especially with the next month going to be very important. We have big games coming up, and not to mention that Carabao Cup final. So, hey man, we need these guys to return quickly. It would have been good for them to be available for today's game, but we can't always have things our way. And we haven't had our things go our way in terms of squad selection all season. So we just got to bear with it like we have been doing. And obviously, on that note, Aston Villa, they have injuries, but not significant because they are a good team. They are fourth in the Premier League. They have Paul Torres, who could be making his return tomorrow because he returned to full team training after an injury. They're without Buendia, Mings, and those are two significant injuries, but they have been managing. Hence why they're so high up in the table, fourth in the Premier League. So this is a very good team. And some people would say that they are the favourites going into this match. Personally speaking, I do feel like with Chelsea being at home and obviously with the run of form that we have been having at home so far in the last 8 games, we could be slight favourites in my opinion, but it's not to say that Aston Villa won't give us a tough game. This isn't going to be like Middlesbrough where we're going to be able to go 4-0 up in the first half. I can't imagine that. Aston Villa, they're going to be a team that will try to dictate tempo in the middle of the park. And they are a very good team. They've beaten a lot of the big teams this season, including obviously Arsenal as well. So they are a good team. But hopefully we can get this W. Hopefully. And the thing why I believe that we'll get this W is because like there's this stat going around that obviously these guys have never beaten us 3 games in a row at Stamford Bridge, or at least yeah, and they've now beaten us 2 times in a row at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League in previous seasons. So for me, I hope that this kind of thing works in man's favour. It's not always going to be true, but I feel like a lot of stats this season in terms of like teams that are meant to be having this long run, it always ends. And I feel like that's going to be Aston Villa because us as underdogs with our backs against the wall, no one would have predicted us to beat Newcastle, regardless of how it happened. And we are now in the Carabao Cup final. We've also done better against teams that we shouldn't be doing better against, rather than the teams that we have that we should be doing better against, if you know what I mean. Like the lesser teams, we haven't always been good against. But against the top teams, those have been our best performances this season, especially at Stamford Bridge with the crowd behind the team. You got everyone coming back as well. So for me, it's going to be a good and intense game. It's not going to be um an easy win for either teams, but I do believe that Chelsea will make it out and into round 5, especially because obviously I haven't seen our team lose this season. Hopefully that doesn't change. Hopefully. But yeah, man, obviously that's some obviously match facts slash stats. Now I'm going to talk about obviously man's preferred XI. And let's start with Dordy Petrovic, of course. There's no one to rival him. Robert Sanchez is out injured, so Petrovic, he is the goalkeeper. And even if Sanchez was here, Petrovic for me should still be in goal because we have been very, very good with him in goal. I don't feel worried. So yeah, man. I would like to stay obviously Petrovic in goal. Right back. How are we going to be able to say no to Disasi at right back after the performance that he did against Middlesbrough in that position? Malo is still out. Reese is out. We don't have a natural right back regardless of whoever's going to play there. So for me, it's most likely going to be Axel Disasi. So I would rather put him there based on his performance a couple of days ago. So yeah, man. Right back Axel Disasi. Centre back pairing, we're gonna go with the same centre backs as we did against Middlesbrough. Thiago Silva, as well as Levi Colwill. These are the two guys I want us to play in centre backs. And Poch said in his press conference that to play Chilwell 3 days, like to start him 3 days after the Middlesbrough game, after he recently came back from fitness, isn't something that will most likely happen. So for me, that might mean that Levi Colwill plays left back and Benoit Badiashile could be centre back. So actually, let me change that. I think Axel Disasi, centre backs, Levi, Thiago Silva, Benoit Badiashile, left back Levi Colwill. I think that will be the thing, unless Gilchrist plays right back and Disasi plays centre back. But I want Disasi right back, centre backs, Thiago Silva, Benoit Badiashile, left back Levi Colwill. And now CDMs, is that really a question? Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. That's what I'm going with. That is what I'm going with. And on the left, I'm going to want us to play Raheem Sterling. Based on obviously his performance, he played much better than Kylo Mudryk. And obviously, I want there to be consistency with Mudryk, but after the game he played against Middlesbrough, how can he really start in this match? Like for me, knowing that Sterling was contributed to like 2 goals as well, like assist wise. So I do believe that Sterling should play on the left. Noni Madueke on the right hand side. In Cam, he wants to play Cole Palmer, and up top, I'm gonna want us to play Armando Broja. Like it most likely won't happen. It's gonna be hard for me to predict that Conor Gallagher won't be in the squad or in the lineup based on the fact that Ben Chilwell will most likely not start. And I can understand that based on the fact that we need Chilwell to be fit. And he hasn't been someone that stays fit a lot throughout these last couple of seasons. So I can understand him not going to start this match. And I would prefer, if that was the case, that he doesn't start, even though this is a big game. But hey man, yeah man, that's gonna be my preferred exercise. So Dordy Petrovic, right back Axel Disasi, Thiago Silva, Benoit Badiashile, left back Levi Colwill, CDMs, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo on the left, Raheem Sterling on the right, Noni Madueke, Cam, Cole Palmer, striker, Armando Broja. So yeah, that's my preferred XI. And based on this XI, my score prediction for this game, I think it's going to end 1-1 and Chelsea win on penalties, in my opinion. Aston Villa are a strong side. They are very difficult to beat, especially if they get an early goal, they can sit back and soak up pressure. And us trying to break down these low blocks is proved difficult in seasons, in this season, like this season as well as other seasons. So I really hope that we can get this first goal because that would mean a lot. We have the fans are behind us, and anytime that we've led this season, we have never thrown away a lead and lost the game. So I'm going on that note. The Stamford Bridge rhythm. Man's just praying that we get this W, and I hope that we do. But hey, man, we have them fingers crossed. And hopefully when I do my next video for the match review, we are going to the round 5. But we're going to have to wait and see. I'm going to go to the game. Hopefully it's a dub. And hopefully we make it out into round 5. But yeah, man, my people, them. Hope you've enjoyed this match preview. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. And don't forget to leave your score predictions in the comment section below. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Realist Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.